Today you're going to be making Chuck Close-like paintings. They look like round circles inside squares, and you can see some of them on the PowerPoint that the substitute will show you. In order to make your paper, you're going to start with a piece of 9 by 12 80-pound paper. For older grades like 4th and 5th grade, you would start with a longer sheet, a 12 by 18 sheet. Okay, you're going to take your paper, one edge, and fold it over so that this area and this area are as close to the same as you possibly can get, because we're going to fold it into thirds. Okay, so there's, I'm going to fold that edge, okay, and then open it up and take this corner and fold it right up to that line so that I have something to fold it against. And then those are approximately the same. It's not going to be perfect. Then take the bottom edge, fold it up to the top edge, and this is going to give us 6 boxes to work in. Okay, and I'm actually going to turn my paper over there so that I don't have that writing on the back. Of course, write your name on it, because I'm going to want to know who did what. So please write your name, Mr. Lundgren. Of course, you are writing your name, not mine. We got now 6 different boxes here. Okay, take a crayon. This is going to be a wax resist assignment. Take a crayon, this one happens to be black, and I'm just going to have you trace over those lines nice and hard so that when we get to the watercolor portion of this, we don't have the paint running from one square to the next. Okay, you want those lines to be nice and thick. Then you're just going to take any kind of colors you want. I'm going to take warm colors for my first one here, and you're going to paint a variety of circles, or sorry, draw a variety of circles inside each of the squares. So I'm going to start with my red here, and I'm just going to draw a nice big circle first here. I'm going to make my line fairly thick. And now, as the substitute or whoever is showing this, you can take this part of the video and fast forward it if it's an older grade, because they don't need to watch me color. Younger grades might want to see me color 1 or 2 circles, and then you can kind of fast forward it to the painting part. Okay, so there's one circle. I'm just going to grab another color, my yellow here, and make the inside, get an orange, and trace around here. So I'm just making a variety of different circles inside here, and actually I'm going to kind of do a half circle out here. Okay, now I'm going to kind of set these crayons to the side. Of course, at your table you're putting them back into the crayon box so somebody else can use them, because we don't want to hog the crayons. And I have to find a purple. Just going to do a test, make sure this one is purple. Yeah, good. Okay, I'm going to do another one now. I'm going to choose this one right here, which is right next to it. I'm going to use the cool colors. I'm going to start with my purple circle right in the center. Okay, and I'm going to get my blue one, and I'm going to make it kind of lopsided. I'm going to make it a little bigger on one edge here, a little thinner on the other edge. Okay, and then I think this is a different kind of blue. Let me just check. Yeah, it's kind of an indigo-like blue. I'm just going to kind of go right around this edge to make kind of a really big circle. It's almost running into the edges of my box there. Now I'm going to go back to my warm colors. So notice I've got a warm square and a cool square and a warm square and a cool square. Okay, I'm going to make this one different than I made the other one, just because I want them to look different and have different kind of balance in each square. Okay, so you can see, do make sure that you're pressing hard. This is going to be a wax resist assignment, so make sure that you're pressing really hard so that the color really stands out. The color of the crayons, excuse me, really stands out. Now I'm going to take my warm colors and I'm going to do the one right above here, so that basically you're having warm colors next to cool colors on all sides. Okay, so that we don't have like two cool colors next to each other, two cool color squares next to each other. And make sure that you're pressing really hard. I know I've said that once already, but if you don't do it, it's not going to look nice when you're done. And notice my circles aren't perfect. I'm not being super obsessive compulsive about making the most perfect circle ever. Paying actually more attention to making sure I press down hard. Purple. Oh, sorry, this one's indigo, not purple. I was kind of thinking this was a purple one. Take a green. Green's a cool color. We haven't used it yet. Okay. Just leave that one like that. I'm going to grab a different color here. Hopefully I can find myself a different blue. This kind of looks the same, but we'll go with it. Actually, I want to get that green back and do a green in the center here. Okay, again, make sure you're pressing really hard. On this one, my circles are actually going to kind of go off the page, which is fine, as long as I kind of fill that space in. So we really do want to fill each of these squares in nicely. Okay, so there's my warm and cool circles inside those little boxes. Okay, now we're going to go next to the watercolor session. So that ends the session of the crayon.